This edition of the segment, I am talking about the It's Just Different podcast. Of course, it says podcast in it. I haven't listened to it as a podcast. I've just watched it on YouTube. But this is a channel that I recently discovered, and I was like, whoa, this is a fantastic channel. Because this channel is specifically, so the girl who runs it, her name's Ashley. She used to play basketball. It used to be pretty good. And she actually has a channel that's specifically geared towards parents, and specifically younger players. And I found this channel and I was like, ooh, this is pretty interesting. Again, it's called It's Just Different podcast. And she's just talking about different aspects. She had a particular episode that I really, really liked. She put it out a couple of days ago that focuses on AAU. And I don't have, I'm not a parent, right? And the majority of her stuff is talking specifically to parents. But I thought this was crazy interesting. I really did. I thought this was like a really interesting concept. I thought what she was talking about was really interesting, and so I wanted to highlight it. So shout out to Ashley for this podcast. But yeah, so she covers a different topic every time, and this one, the one that I watched specifically was about AAU, but she talks about she's specifically talking to high school parents in a lot of ways, and also high school players as well. Just talking about youth basketball, AAU, recruitment for college programs, that type of thing. And she just covers a lot. She does some stops at different colleges and whatnot. I thought this was pretty cool. Again, I am a YouTube viewer. It says podcast in the name, so I guess it's the podcast, but I don't actually listen to the podcast version of stuff. I just watch it on YouTube if it's a podcast. So yeah, this is a channel that I recently found that I was like, ooh, this is very, very interesting. And again, goes over basketball tips, recruitment, very, very geared towards parents and players who are in, grammar school, high school, that really want to play basketball at the next level. I thought it was pretty cool. So again, this is the channel. It's called the It's Just Different podcast. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool, and I wanted to share it with you all because I love the fact that we're seeing different types of women's basketball content. Like, this is not content that's like covering viral stuff, right? This is content that that is useful to the people it's geared towards. And again, I'm not the target audience for this, but I thought it was pretty interesting. I watched it. So yeah. Anyway, that is a channel that I recently discovered that I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. I gotta watch it. So shout out to Ashley from the It's Just Different podcast. That's pretty cool. So make sure to go over and subscribe to her channel. Right now she's at 1.44 thousand subscribers. Let's get that up. Okay. We got a lot of people in the chat. I'm sure some of y'all are parents of high school players, right? So or some of y'all are parents, some of y'all aren't. But I'm just saying, like, check it out, and just see if you're interested in it. But yeah, I really do want to do my part in growing the game of women's basketball in general, and that means the infrastructure of women's basketball, meaning the people who are covering it, meaning the people who are covering various aspects of it. And this is an aspect that I just never thought about, really, when it comes to recruitment, when it comes to just ensuring that players and their parents feel supported in a lot of ways. So I just wanted to talk about it. So again, that is the channel highlights of the month. And we'll do this as the months go on. We'll get an actual name for this segment. But yeah, if y'all have channels that y'all like, and that are uplifting the game of women's basketball in some way, subscribe to it. Support them. Support them. All right? Support them. Because the only way that women's basketball grows is if there's more people out there. Right? I don't want y'all to just rock with me. I don't. I love that y'all rocking with me. I appreciate it. I am grateful. But again, my goal is to grow the game. That's my goal. All right. And so, yes, rock with me. Join me every morning. Absolutely. But also check out other channels and what they're doing. Check them out. And I will do my best to try to highlight them. The ones that are doing it right, not the ones who are just spamming and clickbaiting and, rage baiting for clicks. So, yeah. People who are doing it right, in my opinion. All right, let's get to some of y'all chats. Let's get to some of y'all super chats. Y'all see Mr. President over here? Y'all see Mr. President? He's like, there we go. Y'all see him? I went to this shot because you can see him sleeping. You can see him sleeping. All right, let's get to some of y'all super chats. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me in these super chat streets. Ty says, thank you so much for the super chat. Ty says, would love to see you tap into high school girls basketball. It's some major hoopers out there. I agree. And I would love to. I agree. And I would love to. Oh, it looks like, thanks for the second super chat. So you corrected your it's probably autocorrect that did that to you. That darn autocorrect. Row 2, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, you are Quita, can I talk? Says, Quita, you are really all about promoting women's basketball as you are now highlighting other channels. Blessings be upon you. Well, thank you. And it truly, guys, like this is an endeavor for the future of women's basketball. This is not just a me thing, right? This channel is not just a me thing, right? This is to grow the game. And in order to grow the game, you got to tell people about other people who are growing the game in their own way. And you got to highlight them. You got to talk about them. And, the hope is that we have a whole ecosystem. The hope is we have a whole ecosystem of people who are like, yes, women's basketball on YouTube. Because the more that happens, the more that the people with the money start to invest, right? The more that the people with the money start to invest. To where we're actually seeing it now. Where like Bleacher Report has a weekly, I believe they have a weekly women's basketball show now. They didn't before, right? We're starting to see like the Ringer got a WNBA show or women's basketball show. Like we're seeing these bigger players with money to be like, actually, this space is viable. Let me get on in here. Let me get on in this space and try to make some stuff happen. That's what we want. That's what we want to see. Now, do I still want a place to be involved in this in some way? Yeah, absolutely. But I don't want to just be the only one. I want this channel to be successful, to really show a model for what can be for women's basketball if you do it right. And I want to be someone who can highlight other people and be like, oh, check them out. They're awesome. Check this person out. They're fantastic. And the more organic stuff we get, the more organic traction we have, the more that the bigger players with the money can actually make some stuff happen.